Stop looking at your age. Age is nothing but a number. You could be 20 years old with an old stuck dead mind, or you could be 40 years young and have the mindset of someone half your age. So stop focusing so much on your age and start focusing on the right things if you want to upgrade your mindset. Now, there's one thing that most people don't realize. Everyone dies. Rich, poor, happy, sad, doesn't matter. We all eventually die. The only thing that's guaranteed for everyone in this world is death. Even though we know this, somehow we still manage to live like we're immortal. Stop thinking long term and start living in the moment. Why? Because the future will come sooner than you think. Here's a story. A man was driving through the country when suddenly his car broke down. He had no choice but to walk to the nearest gas station, which happened to be 2 miles away. So he started walking, but after just a few minutes, he turned back. The gas station looked too far away, and he started to get scared. So he called OEA and asked for help. After a few hours, a tow truck arrived and took him to the gas station. Once there, the man paid the driver and started walking towards the counter. As he approached, the bell above the door chimed, drawing the attention of the cashier. "Can I help you?" she asked politely. The man hesitated. He didn't want to burden her with his troubles, but then he thought, why not? He explained what had happened, how his car had broken down and he'd had to call for help. The cashier listened patiently, nodding her head in understanding. When he finished, she said, "You know, I'm sorry to hear about your car, but you should really try to stay positive. After all, these things happen for a reason." The man was taken aback. He hadn't expected such a reaction. "What do you mean?" he asked. "Well," the cashier replied, "you see, my grandfather died recently. He was the one who always told me to look on the bright side of things. I guess that's why I work here now. And you, well, maybe this experience will make you appreciate the little things in life more." The man was stunned. He had never considered the possibility that someone could find joy in their misfortune. But as he looked around the gas station, he realized that maybe the cashier was on to something. One day, 2 friends were strolling along a beach when they came across an old weathered hut. Curiosity got the better of them, and they decided to take a closer look. As they approached, they noticed a sign hanging from the doorframe that read, "Beware of dog." One friend, being a bit of a coward, suggested they turn back, but the other insisted they go inside. He wanted to see what the fuss was all about. Suddenly, a small dog emerged from the corner, barking furiously. The first friend panicked, but the second one remained calm. He walked towards the animal and started scratching its ears. The dog's demeanor changed instantly, and it wagged its tail excitedly. The first friend couldn't believe his eyes. He asked, "How did you do that? How did you make the dog stop barking? I was sure he was going to bite me." The second friend replied with a smile, "It's simple. Just pretend you're not afraid. Dogs can sense fear, and if you show them you're not threatened, they won't attack." They continued exploring the hut, and soon enough they found the owner sitting in a rocking chair nearby. "Don't mind Bruno," the man said apologetically. "He can be a bit protective at times. So what brings you here?" The 2 friends explained that they just wanted to check out the hut and chat with the owner. The man welcomed them in and offered them some tea. As they sat down, the first friend couldn't help but ask, "How do you live in such a remote place? Don't you get bored?" The man shook his head. "Not at all. Every day is an adventure. I wake up early, feed the animals, fix some stuff around the house, chop wood, and spend time with my dog. It's a peaceful life." The first friend sighed. "I wish I could live like you. My life is so hectic. Work, bills, social life. It never ends." The man nodded understandingly. "I used to live just like you until one day I decided to simplify my life. I sold my house, gave away my possessions, and moved here. It was the best decision I ever made." The first friend and the second friend were deeply moved by the man's story. They realized that they had been focusing on the wrong things in their lives. The relentless pursuit of material possessions and status had taken away their sense of peace and happiness. As they stood up to leave, the first friend thanked the man for the life-changing conversation. He knew that it was time for a change. As humans, we have a natural tendency to hold on to the past. Some of us cling tightly to childhood memories, while others find comfort in traditions and rituals from their parents or grandparents. We might think this makes us stronger, but it can actually be detrimental to our growth. By constantly looking back, we prevent ourselves from moving forward. While nostalgia can be comforting, we must also embrace new experiences and adapt to the ever-changing world around us. Sometimes letting go of the past and taking risks is necessary to evolve and reach our full potential. Of course, respecting our roots and honoring our heritage is important, but we shouldn't let it hinder our progress. Instead, we should learn from our past, taking the good with the bad and apply those lessons to improve our lives today. Many people remain stuck because they refuse to let go of old mindsets and routines. This often happens when older generations pass on advice to younger ones, telling them to play it safe and stick to the system. However, to outgrow these limitations, it's crucial to start by auditing your social circle and distancing yourself from anyone who is negative, complacent, or resistant to change. Instead, you should focus on studying individuals who embody the life you aspire to. Pay close attention to their mindset, actions, and approaches to failure. Analyze what separates them from others and dedicate time each week to implement their strategies into your own life. Remember that success is a direct result of your daily actions. Too many people dream about achieving something big without taking consistent action. Don't be one of them. Instead, take action every day and trust that your efforts will pay off. Those who execute their plans consistently will outperform those who only talk about their goals. Ultimately, your age is just a number. It doesn't define your capabilities or potential. Your personal growth is determined by your mindset, not your birth year. So if you want to outgrow your age, focus on adopting the right mindset and habits. Be the exception and continue evolving beyond what others expect of you. Don't let your age determine your limits. Embrace challenges, learn from setbacks, and keep pushing forward. With the right mindset, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. And if you're ready to take the next step towards success, check out the High Performance Coaching Program. With our proven strategies and personalized guidance, you'll be unstoppable. Click the link below to learn more and start your journey today. Remember, your potential knows no bounds. So don't settle for mediocrity. Strive for greatness.